cat tuner. In the back, if I showed you, I believe I showed you in a video in the back where your digital hookup is made to run to your computer. My cat cable runs from there into the computer. You also have linear and your tuner. If you had an automatic tuner, you would also come here to set up your tuner. File 21 defines the control knob to be used for setting the clarifier offset frequency. Of course, I have it set to deselect. Instead of you have main select, I use select. I usually don't clarify the carrier too much. I let the radio handle that. 22 is your CW auto mode. CW auto mode selects whether key jack shall be enabled or disabled. I have my CW auto mode off for my keyer. I do keying manually. I have pretty decent keyer, so I just do mine manually. I don't do it through the radio. If you look at your Yaesu 857D microphone here, if you would do an automatic CW, you would push the down and up buttons. That sends out a CW frequency. 23 is your CW-BFO. That sets the CW oscillator injection inside the radio. 24, CW delay. That sets your receiver's recovery system during send VOX CW, which is your voice activation, semi-break operating. Of course, I have mine at 180 milliseconds. Factory set seems to work for me. 25 is CW key reverse, and that sets the key's wiring configuration. I have mine set to normal. You can use reverse or normal. I like to use normal. 26 is your CW paddle. Now my ELE key, that means that I am using that would be the mic key right here, and ELE key for electric keyer, and mic keyer. I don't use the mic, I have an electric keyer. I plug it into the back where CW, your embryonic CWs are plugged in, and I work off that way. 27 is CW pitch. This is where you set the pitch of your CW side tone BSO offset. I have mine at 700 Hertz. Seems to work. Really don't like tuning it too, changing it too much. I've tried it down to 400. Everybody says it sounds good at 700, so I leave it at 700. CWQSK. This is your display between your push to talk is keyed and the carrier is transmitted during QSK operation. I've got mine at 10 milliseconds. CW side tone. That's your tone for CW side operation. You leave mine factory reset 50. Everybody does not seem to have a problem with that. So 50 factory reset. CW speed, 11 words per minute. 6 words per minute, 5 all the way down to 4. I guess I'll leave mine on 5, even though you saw that I do 11 words a minute now. But 5 is occasionally you run into some slower people, and it's always good to have that. You get very good contacts. There are a lot more of them running at 5 words per minute, so I don't mind in the least. 31 is CW training. CW training, what Yaesu has done is they put in a, oh sorry, they put in a trainer here. What this would do, you see the letter N here, what that would do if I hit the start button, it would send the letter N to me in increments. You can go A, A-N, it would send those, and then it would pick random letters. Every 5 seconds it would send me a random letter or combination of letters. It's CW training, so you get used to hearing those letters in CW. That is file 31. File 32 is CW wait, and that is sets dots and dash ratio on your keyer, on your CW keyer. As you see, mine is set at 1.3. That is a factory reset, by the way. Mine is not that. I did have to reset the radio at one time, so that is factory reset. I don't usually run at 1.3. I go up a little bit, like 1 to 4. 1 to 3 is good though, I mean, so we'll leave it there for right now. File 33, DCS code. That's setting the DCS code of all things. I've got mine at 23. DCS invert, transmit, receive. Don't touch it. Leave it exactly where it is. File 34. Let me see if it'll clear it up for you. See how that looks? Leave it right there. Do not touch it. 35 is dial step. You have fine step, coarse step. Fine always works for everybody. Do not change it unless you want to do some experimentation with coarse. 36, digital display, 0 Hertz.